Friday night edition of the NBA on TV. Indoors, the rhythm of the season beginning to set in. Teams are starting to establish their identity.
They're also starting to understand, all right, these are our rotations. The players are now establishing their roles. You are definitely starting to see teams not only hone into their approach, but refine their approach.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. They've got Anthony Black. He's out there with Koulibaly. McAdoo out there with Franz Wagner. And it's Wolf in at the 4 spot. Now here's Kidd. Holmgren dishes to Carmelo. It's the crossover, and it's sent back by McAdoo. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Anthony. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Here's Wolf. Pass to Black. Here's McAdoo. Covered by Duncan. Tim Duncan with the rebound. Here's New York. Holmgren the pass to Duncan. Outside for Kidd. The three-pointer, no good.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Now, here's Wagner. In the game against Orlando, very impressive. McAdoo, the pass to Wagner. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Now here's Kidd. Outside Anthony. And it's sent back by McAdoo.
So often the outcome of a game is dictated in the first quarter of a game. This is a tough start.
So for New York, their last game, a win against the Atlanta Hawks. Anthony dishes to Duncan. His first shot is a miss, 0 for 1 to start the contest. For Charlotte, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Lets it go from deep. Koulibaly, no good. And so here is New York. Anthony with it. Defended now by Wagner. Oh, and the jam by Duncan.
He is firing his guys up now. Sweet dunk from Duncan. Mesmerizing.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Put your hands together for your Knicks Saturday Squad. For your Knicks Saturday Squad. Keep it up for.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Black. He's covered by Kidd. Here's McAdoo. That misses off the backboard.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Here's Anthony. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away.
There you go. Not the best start, but maybe that's the shot that gets him in rhythm.
They can use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Black. He's covered by Kidd. Lock at 6. Black the pass to Wolf. Duncan knocks it loose.
And setting the tone with that rejection. Duncan, the defensive anchor of this team.
New York leading by 4. And here is Kidd. Scoreless thus far. Here's Anthony. Oh, and the steal by Anthony.
How about that? He
Foul.
made no mistake
2 from deep here. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie Laporte.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. Coach and I talked about the development of Franz Wagner since entering this league, and he said he was someone we watched early on. Even though he didn't end up on our team, the way he's added to his game is incredible. It says a lot about the kind of work ethic that he has. Back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Get ready for Boston. It's your Knicks breaker and crew.
Here's Koulibaly. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
3-second violation. Knicks ball.
New York with the ball. They picked up 11 straight. Kidd passes to Carmelo. Duncan with a screen on Wagner. Anthony dishes to Duncan. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And McAdoo kicks to Wagner. Sweet move. Pass to Black. Now, here's Wagner. He's covered by Eason.
How about this? He cannot find his rhythm in this period. This has been tough sledding.
Holmgren wide open. From outside, off the mark.
You gotta hit those.
Last outing for Charlotte. They won that game against Orlando. Wolf. And the rejection by Holmgren.
You have to be careful if Jeff Holmgren's around defensively. This guy's such a good shot blocker.
To the middle. And Duncan gets it to go on the assist by Kidd. Duncan's got his second bucket tonight.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Down low. McAdoo, the pass to Black. Charlotte moving it around. Just 5 on the clock. Here's McAdoo and Clark. That one goes careening off the glass.
Well, I tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter. Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Here's Black. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Over to the wing. Wagner kicks to Black. Over Kidd. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Now Eason. Holmgren sets the screen for Anthony. Fires at the elbow. Hornets with the rebound.
I'd go
That's
back
a
to that
foul,
shot again.
bro.
That's a great look from the mid-range.
Wagner wide open. Nailed from three-point land.
3-point goal.
It took him a while, but he finally gets one to fall.
The Knicks leading by 11. Well, at 6'10", GA, Franz Wagner provides great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker. Plus, he has matchup problems with that size.
And the Hornets making a change here. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Marvin Bagley's checked in for the Hornets.
Substitution on the court.
Hornets trail by 11. Here's Oubre, and finished off by Oubre.
This guy's a super quick leaper. Oubre doesn't need much time to get off the floor.
Now here's Kidd, still without a basket. Back to Anthony. Holmgren with a screen on Oubre. Anthony dishes to Holmgren. Can't cash in from close range.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And here are the Knicks. They're on a 16-5 run. Holmgren with a screen on Bagley. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Money from?
My from tooth.
From where? From your teeth. Oh, really? Your tooth.
Yeah. When he was eating it, because when I by one of the chicken nuggets, it just cracked.
For real?
Yeah.
What about your tooth, Capri? Your tooth ain't come out.
Evan's tooth came out because he was older.
Oh, he did. When yours gonna come out? When yours gonna come out?
When my teeth is not gonna fall out. Because I have to get my teeth pulled out.
You gotta get them pulled out. Why they not gonna fall out?
Because they not.
All right, I'll see y'all soon. Love you.
Love you too.
Peace.
Bye-bye.
Oh, here's Doncic. It's stolen by Eason. Kidd with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Kidd passes to Holmgren. Here's Doncic. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
Well, you see what the deep.
Jesus Christ.
Defense wants to give up there. Luka more than comfortable in the mid-range.
Kidd with it. Holmgren sets the screen for Anthony. Wide open look. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Anthony's got 9.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Now here's Williams. Hasn't made one yet. And it's Doncic missing. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Outside Anthony. Duncan with the screen for Anthony. Driving in, and Duncan throws it down.
The ball handling ability of Carmelo Anthony coming off the pick with his head up, pretty fine.
Doncic makes it off the
Come on,
glass.
Eason.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Duncan, a screen. And here's Kidd from the arc. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's New York. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their defense has... And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Knicks team out there today.
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
And Suggs has got the ball here for New York. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand.
Really?
So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. Doncic out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's Franz Wagner. Then it's Mark Williams. And it's Bagley in a power forward. Now here's Oubre. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Doncic.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be.
Foul.
In the driver's seat.
Well, you often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
Both free throws good from Smith. Hornets trail by 13. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you, guys. What Luka Doncic does with the ball in his
Come on,
hands
Luka.
is never predetermined.
Give me that.
He said, quote, I just see what the defense gives me. It's never the same decision. It's a lot of factors. You've got to look at who's guarding you, if the shot's going in or not. There's a lot to think about, and then decide. Back to you.
He keeps them guessing. Allie, we thank you very much. Bagley sets a screen for Wagner. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
Wagner likes to work his way to the painted area as much as possible. Look how comfortable he is finishing around the rim.
Now here is Smith from beyond the arc and then some. Smith's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, that's just inviting trouble. Defensively, you simply can't give him that much space.
Doncic looking it over.
So, want to drink? What we got? I say just take some water, actually.
He can't get
How you
that one.
taste it?
The Knicks leading by 16. Wells passes to Suggs. Back to Wells. They set the screen. Lots of room. And the Knicks getting another bucket. right there.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And that one's good, Wagner.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
Here's Suggs. Pass to Suggs. Back to Suggs. From about 19 feet, Oubre pulls it in. Hornets trail by 16. On the wing, Doncic. Shoots the three. Swift grabs the miss. New York's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Inside, it's stolen by Bagley. Wagner against Smith. Here's Bagley. No good on his first attempt of the game. New York leading by 16. And there's the dunk to finish it off.
Ooh, a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Bagley with a screen on Suggs. Doncic, no good.
Boy, he's trying to give this team a start, but the bucket simply will not go down.
The shot by Wells, no good. Hornets trail by 18. Suggs with the steal. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Taken away by Williams. Oubre against Smith. Oubre kicks to Wagner.
Franz Wagner's such a good player when keeping defenders off balance. Really makes the defense guess.
The Hornets shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Making us move nicely. Now it's your Knicks sitting answer.
First free throw is good.
Franz Wagner's so fundamentally sound. This guy's so clever, plays with a ton of energy.
Both free throws good from Wagner.
So critical that your big men be able to shoot free throws at a high rate.
Now, here's Suggs. Bell is wide open. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Here's Black. He's covered by Suggs.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Smith with it. He's defended by Koulibaly. Smith sets the pick for Suggs. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
TV1 complain about the review process. The longer the review, the more it disrupts the flow of the game.
That's exactly right, Kevin. You have the best athletes in the world competing at the highest level, and then all of a sudden it stops. And if the duration is too long, it takes the players out of rhythm. It drives the viewers at home crazy. This is something that us television people can go absolutely nuts about. I tell you, watch out when Jalen Suggs gets downhill. The athleticism is on display.
To the left side wing. Here's McAdoo. Good on the baseline, Jay. McAdoo's got his first 2 points of the night. And the Knicks with possession here. And here is Suggs. 6 points for him. Smith drives in and stolen by McAdoo. The steal. Saw the pass to Suggs. Smith left side. Traps in the tray. Smith's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Knicks.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
McAdoo tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Hornets trail by 19. Now Koulibaly. Still scoreless. Power down with both hands.
Boy, Koulibaly can elevate, folks. That vertical is legit.
Now, here's Suggs. Suggs, screen on Koulibaly. To the inside. Here's Sarr, and Sarr throws it down.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
Pass to Koulibaly. Here's Black. Wagner with it. 9 points in the game so far. Shot clock at 3. Here's Koulibaly. And the 3 ball is good. Koulibaly has got 5 points in the quarter.
This is why Koulibaly's coaches and teammates encourage him to be assertive, especially operating off the catch.
Smith outside. There's a screen. The jam by J.R. Smith.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, G.A. allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, G.A. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Now, here's Wagner. Following the miss by J.R. Smith.
He's got it going here in the second, gaining momentum as this game continues to go.
The Knicks leading by 14. Pass to Wells. There's 1:26 left in the first half. No good that time. Charlotte's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Wolf passes to Wagner. Here's McAdoo. Takes a 3. Rebound by Smith.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Wells. And he's good on the 3 ball. Wells has got 5 points so far.
And this really is the story of the game. They've been outstanding from beyond the arc, especially in the second quarter.
Here's Wagner. Pass to Wolf. Wagner outside. Here's the screen. The 3. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And so it's Suggs who brings up the ball for the Knicks. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Suggs with a screen for Smith. Going inside, and J.R. Smith with the slam.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. No, he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. Here's Black over Suggs. A nice shot by Black. 8 points for him. Here's Suggs. And so it's the New York Knicks finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. Back right after this.
Some high on the and amazing stunts from your pocket by Arena Entertainment.
Welcome to halftime. First things first, a look ahead at other games on the docket tonight. The Trailblazers will square off against the Rockets out in Houston. That one gets going 7:30 Eastern Time.
These teams are well matched. It's going to be anyone's game.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the New York Knicks. Thanks for joining us. Now
and with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We have to like what we're seeing from J.R. Smith.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering.
Ain't nothing wrong with your knee, nigga. Get up.
Skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
The Knicks leading by 15. They've got Duncan. Tari Easton is out there with Kidd. Then it's Anthony, and it's Holmgren in at the 4. That's the 5 for New York right now. Anthony's shot is off.
What's that, rush?
The Hornets shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Black kicks to Wagner. Over Kidd. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense.
No.
Creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Here's when momentum changes.
And
See? See?
Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
When you play the forward position as Wagner does, you've got to be willing to continue to play through contact. Regardless of if there's a foul, play through it.
That's good from Wagner. Both free throws good from Wagner. Here's Kidd. Still yet to score. Outside Anthony. Holmgren looking around. Here's Duncan. It's rebounded by Charlotte. McAdoo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
Charge.
Outside.
I'm so tired of being charged against.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. No good on the 3. New York leading by 11. Now Easton. Outside Anthony. Easton, a screen on Koulibaly. Anthony's shot is off.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Wagner against Holmgren. They set the pick. Takes the 3. And it's Wagner missing.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open, and yet somehow comes away empty.
Anthony with the bucket.
Well, the first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of...
Come on, y'all gotta be better. Jesus Christ.
Shooting here, we'll find out.
51-38.
Wagner outside. Pass to Black. And good that time. Black's got 10 points.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Here's Eason. Here's Anthony. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
You know, these are the kinds of nights when he gets it going like this. Melo can be a one-man band.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
And the first to go for your Knicks City Dancer. Let's hear it for your Knicks City Dancer.
Here's Koulibaly. No good on the quick 3. New York leading by 13. Here's Holmgren.
And why?
Down 2 points.
And looking to get
You trying to do that? You ain't out the. You not out the restricted circle, Koulibaly.
into that frame.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Right around 3 minutes into the second half.
Good damn game.
Pass to Koulibaly. Back to Black. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most
about
common
it?
call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now here's Kidd. He has yet to score. To the paint. Holmgren can't hit.
Boy, he couldn't have asked for a better look. That's tough to take.
And Koulibaly gets it to go.
Don't go anywhere until that's done. She gonna tell me I'm getting my hair done at 6. I said
Koulibaly's got his third basket of the night.
Yeah, tremendous finish by Koulibaly. That free throw line and down, that's his comfort zone.
Pass to Anthony. Back to Kidd. Fires from deep. Against Anthony. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, there's a lot to consider with NBA expansion, and Commissioner Silver said, quote, what does that mean for talent? I feel great about where the talent is right now in the league, but those players have to come from somewhere. How does it work geographically? What will it mean for growing the game? These are all good questions. Guys, back over to you.
Okay, Allie, as always, we appreciate the update. And here's Wagner after the three-pointer from Duncan. And he gets the bucket. McAdoo's got 6.
Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
And here is Kidd. Nothing on the board. Pass to Eason. Back to Kidd. Duncan with a screen for Kidd. And here's Duncan. And it's sent back by McAdoo. Here's Wolf. Defended by Holmgren. McAdoo, the pass to Wagner. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Pass to Black. On the arc. Carmelo Anthony comes up with the rebound. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the New York Knicks. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
Boy, that face-up game of Carmelo is a problem. The quick release or attack the rack, forget about it.
Now, here's Wagner. 13 points in the game. Pass to Wolf. Now, here's Wagner. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
What a great score. Franz Wagner gets it off quickly. So little time to react.
Screen by Duncan. Here's Kidd. And it's sent back by McAdoo. And Wagner has it in the corner. Pass to Koulibaly. Puts it up from 15. And it comes off the front of the rim. New York leading by 15. Here's Anthony. Hornets with the rebound. McAdoo's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Wagner kicks to Black. Now Koulibaly. A three-pointer is right on target. Koulibaly's got 10.
Boy, when Koulibaly is spacing the floor, this offense hits another level.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
And a big round of applause for your Knicks City Kid.
So New York ends up going with the new group.
City Kid.
New York's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Suggs passes to Wells. There's a good screen. And he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 7.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct. Just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
The Knicks leading by 12. Suggs finds Smith. Back to Suggs. Pass to Swift. Suggs looking around for 3. Smith. It's rebounded by Charlotte. They get to take on the Heat at Miami after this one. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Here's Black. He's covered by Suggs, and the shot is good.
No issue on that one. Good work all around.
New York's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Back to Suggs. Sarr sets the screen for Suggs. From the elbow, and that one off the back of the rim and in. Suggs has got 8 points.
And Jalen Suggs has all the attributes necessary to be a 3-level scorer. That means the mid-range must be pure. Show him, Jalen.
But on that shot, with that, the Knicks lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from McAdoo. 1:22 left to play in the third. Back to Suggs. Smith sets the pick for Suggs. Smith left side. Doncic with the steal. Off the mark, and a chance to trim it to single digits. The Knicks leading by 10. Here's Swift. Missed inside. Charlotte shooting it beautiful here in the third. 56% from the field. And it's Suggs with the rebound. New York's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. To the inside. Here's Oubre. And finished off by Oubre.
Boy, there is an artistry and a feel to Luka Doncic's game. This guy is elite with his playmaking.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Smith drives in. And there it is for him. 14 points for him.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead. Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Suggs, screen on Oubre. Smith for 3. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the New York Knicks going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the fourth. Williams is out there with Marvin Bagley. Then there's Doncic. Then there's Oubre. And it's Wagner in at the 3 spot.
Ooh, finally hitting one from range. That's his first 3 of the night.
Now, here's Suggs. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
He had played mistake-free basketball until that one. His first turnover of the night.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when the illegal screen is set.
Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Knicks.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Here's Doncic. Fades away and sinks the tough shot. Doncic has got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the defense always has their hands full with Luka. This guy can score from absolutely anywhere.
Suggs with a screen for Smith. And he elevates for the slam dunk, and Marvin Bagley did not like that.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Wagner outside. 5 to shoot. Another shot. That one goes. Count it.
Well, awareness on the offensive end. That is a real strength of Franz Wagner.
The Knicks leading by 7. Sarr sets the screen for Suggs. Well, off target with his 3. For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And here's Doncic from the arc. Suggs with some nice defense. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And a Oubre scoring on a gorgeous play. Now just a 5-point Knicks lead. And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here.
Here they are.
So both teams making some changes here. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Al LaForce on the sidelines.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. He loves what the D has been able to accomplish, saying to his team, every turnover is a big success for us. Keep forcing those errors. Don't let them feel comfortable out there. So expect them to keep trying to be disruptive.
Okay, Ellie, thank you. Poke loose. Black finds Wagner. There's the screen. Shot clock at 5. Shot from 12. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Boy, when he catches a rhythm, Franz Wagner is relentless offensively.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Eason. Kidd with it. Anthony down low. He's defended by Wagner.
And with little to no time left on the shot clock, Anthony goes on the attack. What a finish.
And Jason Kidd picks up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Hornets making a change here.
Second team foul. Charlotte substitution.
McAdoo dishes to Black. Taken away by Kidd. Here's Holmgren. And the jump by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Pass to McAdoo. Taken away by Kidd. New York moving it around. And stolen by McAdoo. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
This is what we talk about, the tale of two halves. He has been outstanding out of the break.
Pass to Anthony. Pulls up. Wolf grabs the miss. Wolf got his 5th rebound in this one. Wagner against Anthony. Wagner left side to the middle. And foul on the shot.
Y'all gotta stop.
The free throw line. Tim Duncan picks one up.
The most impressive thing about McAdoo is how diverse his game is. Attacking the rim, hitting jump shots. He's got a lot of ways to punish you.
And both free throws good for McAdoo. Here is Kidd.
No, run.
Outside Anthony. Back to Kidd. There's the drive. Duncan. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Black's got his 5th rebound in this one. Kidd with the steal. And now Kidd pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And you can't forget about Kidd in transition. Whether he's dishing it or shooting it, he's great at making the right decision.
Pass to Coulibaly. Here's Wolf. Here's McAdoo. Duncan defending. The 9-foot shot. McAdoo misses. The Knicks leading by 8. Kidd kicks to Anthony. Holmgren outside. Duncan high post. He's against McAdoo. Just 3 to shoot. And that one's good, Anthony.
You know, you'd be hard-pressed to find many players in the league that are as strong in the mid-range as Melo.
Here's Black. That one goes in.
Terrific move. He sees the opening and doesn't hesitate.
Knicks have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk.
All right, fans, give it up right now for the Knicks Breaker Dance Crew.
Here's Kidd. Outside Anthony. Takes it inside. And that one, good. Anthony's got 24.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
84-74.
Outside Koulibaly. Now Wagner. Clock at 4. For 3. Holmgren rips down the rebound.
Well, he went into the locker room with 1-3 to his credit, and he's still looking here for number 2.
Holmgren with a screen on Wagner. Anthony, the shot misses.
Frontier? Internet? Oh.
Hornets trail by 10. Finishes inside on the nice dish.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for.
Consistency.
They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
I just work longer to get up those
Hornets have
hours.
gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Another chance, and he lays that one in.
Boy, you can see this guy's work ethic. He just refuses
The
to
flight is in Newport News, Career.
and he gets rewarded for it.
The flight is in Norfolk, Career. I work in Windsor. What is wrong with you? Yes, I can't get from Norfolk to Windsor in free. I'll talk to you about it when I finish.
Driving to the basket. Bucket.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Anthony, the putback, sees him with the putback.
How about the timing from Duncan on the glass, getting there to collect that offensive rebound and the putback.
A 17-footer. Duncan with the rebound. New York's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Now Kidd. Outside Anthony. Holmgren outside. Here's Duncan. Off target from outside.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's
I don't
what it's going to take
understand,
here.
bro. I really
Composure,
don't.
poise, Koulibaly showing both those attributes.
I really
The
don't.
intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Kidd. Here's Eason. Trained from outside.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And the Hornets call time here. They trail by 7. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
I mean, it's iffy that there's enough time to even get a quick shot and a foul.
Shot from 16. Duncan with the rebound. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The clock now can just run out for the Knicks. And here is Anthony. So it's New York picking up the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, and just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that about wraps it up. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Tim Duncan.